My name's Jim Hewitson, and this is the Gospel according to Pooh. We're all looking for answers, aren't we, to life's big questions, yet so often they seem to slip through our fingers like sand. Perhaps instead of seeking, we should stop for just a moment in some quiet place and let the answers come to us. The Gospel according to Pooh. At the top of the ladder, washing the windies, everything suddenly becomes clear. There, in the soapy bubbles, the answer. And yet, on descending, the notion has flown. Putting it quickly into words is the problem. Or in the kitchen, making breakfast, the universal solution lies in the cornflakes, there in the swirling harmony of milk and toasted corn. But with the first mouthful, the idea has evaporated. Putting it quickly into words is the problem. Or in the garden, in the midst of serious spadework, it's so obvious you wonder how you missed it. The answer lies sparklingly in the dark soil, until the dog barks and the insight has gone. Putting it quickly into words is the problem. Or watching the chickens pecking, feeding. Again, the meaning of life makes itself known, a fleeting instant of realisation. But by the time you've brought their water from the loch, the brainwave has evaporated. Putting it in words is the problem. The scene changes, a university philosophy lecture on the nature of existence. The professor notes a slumberer in the third row. At the heart of this debate is one question, the professor suggests. That question, does God exist? And what do you think the answer is, Mr. MacDonald? The slumberer hears his name, the last question only, and shakes himself, seeking to retrieve the situation. I know the answer, Professor, but I've forgotten it. The professor smiles. Ladies and gentlemen, we are witnesses to one of the most distressing moments in the history of mankind. Mr. MacDonald knows the secret of the universe, but he's forgotten. Yes, putting it quickly into words is the problem. So perhaps it's best to remember Winnie the Pooh, a bear of very little brains who declared, as you'll recall, you think of things. You find sometimes that a thing which seemed very thingish inside you is quite different when it gets out into the open and has other people looking at it. When it comes to the meaning of existence, putting the unputtable into words, brainless Pooh is wiser than he seems. He knows. The answer is there in the bubble, the cereal, the soil and the student. And that's where it should stay.